Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now this is the first video of 2020, so happy new year and thank you guys for everything in 2019. I just started taking my channel serious in 2019, and as you can see, it has grown in a year's time. Now it may not seem like much to you, but it means a whole lot to me. All the love, the support, and even the shade of it all from some of y'all's comments, honey, your girl appreciates it all. And I just want to leave you with a comment I saw on Facebook, and it says you gotta struggle before you come up. It teaches you a place you never want to return to. So yeah, again, thank you, and we are gonna go ahead and jump right into this video and talk about this Married to Medicine reunion, but specifically about Dr. Jackie's apology at the reunion, and really go into details about Buffy's miscarriage journey, because y'all, she say the biggest misconception is she is not infertile. We're not gonna use them words anymore, okay? We're gonna break that down as to why she said this, which we know that is what Dr. Jackie has also been saying all season. Like, that's what their beef has been about, that Buffy is infertile, but Buffy is here to tell us otherwise, okay? And then once Buffy told her side of things, that she has a medical condition that hasn't allowed her to be able to carry her babies full term, to me, Dr. Jackie's comment became very ignorant and very unnecessary now that I know Buffy's truth, okay? And you guys will know the same in just a moment.
Wanting to do, you can't do. And Buffy, you can relate. You're infertile.
So let's break this down, and be sure to stay to the end of this video if you want to hear how I feel about all of this. Now, back in November of 2019, right after that episode aired where Dr. Jackie called Buffy infertile, Buffy voiced her frustration on social media towards Dr. Jackie by saying to her Twitter followers, "No one has the right to disturb the delicate balance of how you maintain your happiness from day to day. I was gutted and shamed for saying ouch one time. If this is what friendship looks like, I'd rather not have any. Hashtag married to medicine." Now, Buffy and her husband have been married for 15 years, but y'all, they've been together for 18 years, so kudos to them. And she said that her and her husband have literally spent over $200,000 trying to get pregnant by IUI, by IVF, and by just trying to have a baby the good old-fashioned way. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean. Buffy also told People magazine that we tried and tried, honey, and we were successfully able to get pregnant 6 different times, but we also had 6 different miscarriages. And you know, for me, y'all, I know that just having a baby in general can be a lot of wear and tear on your body. So I can only imagine a miscarriage that many times having wear and tear on your body, wear and tear on your emotions. And it's really sad when you think about it. And I believe that's where all of Buffy's emotions came from. But as you can see, Buffy is saying she got pregnant, but she was unsuccessful when it came to carrying her babies full term. So Dr. Jackie's comment about Buffy being infertile just wasn't the truth at all. She was indeed able to get pregnant, and I guess from the very small conversations that Buffy and Dr. Jackie had, Dr. Jackie had assumed Buffy was infertile. And yes, they did have small talks through text, and I guess from the small talks through text, again, that's what Dr. Jackie had gathered, honey, from the conversation, which probably explains why Buffy told Dr. Jackie during the reunion they needed to have lunch, because honey, they had some things to talk about. But Buffy goes on to tell Bravo's The Daily Dish that lupus likely robbed me of my fertility since no one bothered to ask me. She says it was very difficult to open up about her past experience of trying to start a family this season on Married to Medicine, but she did so hoping to help someone not to be fertility shamed. She also said that fans believe she overreacted this season, but Buffy says it's okay not to be okay all of the time. And I can touch and agree on that. So Buffy says here that lupus robbed her of fertility. And I'm not sure if Dr. Jackie knew all of that, y'all. I'm not sure. But judging from her previous comment, okay, about her being infertile, obviously not. Now, Buffy goes on to say that this was one of the most humiliating and painful moments in my life. When you first meet someone and they see that you are happily married, they ask the inedible question, do you have kids? And I always say no, period, she says. Then some people ask, why not? As if my husband and I have done something wrong, and I am forced to explain my many failed attempts at motherhood. This is the level of discussion that Dr. Walters, was she talking about Dr. Jackie, had regarding my challenges with infertility. And to call another woman infertile is cruel, Buffy says. That word doesn't begin to describe the type of person that I am. Hello, somebody. And the clinical definition is that you are unable to get pregnant. She says, well, I can, and I have gotten pregnant many times. I was just unable to carry my babies to full term. Additionally, it means that you bear no fruit. And Buffy says, I like to think that I have been a productive member of society and that my mark will be left through philanthropy. I believe that Dr. Walters said this with malicious intent because she could have said many other things about me if she truly wanted to relate to me. And to date, she has never offered me a sincere apology. I don't want an apology from her anyway because she doesn't think that she did anything wrong. A mouse has more emotional intelligence. Woo, child, that was a lot in the shade of it all. But I guess Buffy wanted Dr. Jackie to feel how she felt, honey. And again, these posts were made before the apology on the reunion show, y'all. But I wanted to give you guys some details and some insight about how hurt Buffy was from Dr. Jackie's comments. Now, the good news is Buffy, who is 41 years old, and her husband, Dr. David, who is 49 years old, told People magazine that they are excited to become parents. They have 5 embryos from years ago, which are 3 boys and 2 girls. Gabrielle Union, Andy Cohen, and the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Candy Buress has helped her in her own journey to try surrogacy. Now, I like this comment. A fan on Buffy's Instagram page left this comment on her Instagram page, y'all. And it says, no shade, okay, but I think Jackie putting your story out there helped you to tell your story even better. Sometimes being forced makes us fierce, and I'm glad to hear your story and hope to welcome you to motherhood soon. And I think, like I said, that was a positive way to look at things, you guys. Buffy has been able to connect with a whole lot of other women who are just like her in her journey, and they're being very supportive about this personal and sensitive matter going on in her life right now. I also told you guys that I was going to give my take on all of this. So first, I want to say that I definitely agree in certain scenes. It did seem like Buffy overreacted to what Jackie had said, okay? To me, she threw a tantrum, and it was almost like a childlike behavior. And 2 episodes that come to mind is when they were in Cabo, and then number 2 was when they were at Toya's housewarming party, just to give you guys some examples. I also want to say to Buffy, girl, I get it, sis. I didn't before, but hearing your story entirely on the reunion show without the different scene changes, without everything being chopped and screwed, I was able to get what you were saying 100% at the reunion. And I understand how Dr. Jackie's comment hurt you to your core, and it does make it seem that Dr. Jackie should have been more careful with her words because she is an educated woman. And looking at everything in full motion now, her comment, sis, was very ignorant. But everything at the reunion that was said, that happened between Dr. Jackie and Buffy, was much needed. It needed to happen, and I touch and agree with everything, okay, that was said and done. And I will say, at first, when Dr. Jackie was doing all of that apologizing, y'all, to everybody, I felt like she had apologized one too many times this season. Like, I got so mad at Dr. Simone for asking Dr. Jackie to apologize one last time at Toya's housewarming party. I was like, Dr. Jackie, girl, please don't do it. Like, I'm tired of it. Simone's setting you up. She needs to go sit her butt down somewhere, because if Dr. Jackie does any more apologizing, it will all seem in vain. That apology she kept giving to everyone, y'all, it was woe out like it ain't coming back in style no time soon. And it definitely wasn't carrying the same weight like it did before until this reunion happened. And I believe Buffy should have gave the why as to why she was so offended from the very beginning, and maybe all this extra mess that went on could have been avoided. I think if she would have pulled Dr. Jackie aside to explain a lot more of her story than what was told on the cameras, then Dr. Jackie would not have to apologize like 50 times, okay? So it looks like surrogacy is their number one choice, and they have hired a service recommended through a family member and are currently in the process to find the right surrogate. But honey, Dr. Jackie Walters, don't take it personal, honey, because they will not be hiring you. So I'm about to wrap up this video, but do you guys think that Buffy will be returning next season? Is this a great storyline on the show for Buffy? I personally don't know. I can't stand, okay, how Buffy kind of throws a little fit like a kid on the show, but I love to see her and her husband together, and everything that Buffy does, everything that Buffy says, he just seems so supportive no matter what the situation is. And honey, that's some love to be able to deal with all of that. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We can talk about it then. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.